Ashleigh.
And I'm Curtis.
And together we're Information Lane. Welcome to episode 7.
Come on, number 7.
Can you guys believe it already? Episode number 7.
Man, it's a dream come true.
Yes, for sure. So today we're going to talk a little bit about getting to know who we are to our core, things that we like to do. Some are fun. And just play a little catch up from the last few episodes. We hope that you're watching. I also want to start out by saying we appreciate every single person tuning in. We started this last week, and I'd like to continue it in future episodes because these are going to be here forever. They're not going anywhere. So if you could just drop in the comments right now what state or city you're watching from. And if you're catching us live, hashtag live or hashtag replay if you're watching us on the replay. So let's jump right into it, Mike.
Hey, guys. How are y'all today? Oh, wait, guys. We have breaking news. We got a rare, I know this is the serious show, so I shouldn't be all wacky, but
no, it's okay to be wacky.
We love it. Dare to be different.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Information Lane team has outdone themselves. Let's go.
Let's go.
First, I want to say thank you guys for these. Check that out, guys. I got lighting in the studio. These are the official Information Lane information cards. Let's go.
That's right.
Yes.
You know what I mean? These are amazing.
Sure.
On the back,
it's a one-stop shop.
Absolutely.
It's a one-stop shop. All they got to do is just scan any of the barcodes. It takes you right to the goodness.
Yeah.
Also QR codes, because we're not in the 90s anymore, but yes, the QR codes.
There we go.
There's not a barcode on here, but if you're looking for one, we'll get you one. Yes.
That's right. We'll look up the information for you.
Just use your typewriter to type out a message, and we'll get the Pony Express to deliver it right away.
Blow some smoke.
That's right. Hopefully, we get to meet Doc Holliday.
Get in the DeLorean. Let's go.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right. So, these cards are amazing, guys. This kind of breaks down Information Lane. Here's the cool part, and I mean this. These are going to be collector's items. Right now, they are informational, and they're so you can get in touch. It's so if you meet somebody out there that says, hey, I have epilepsy, or I suffer from seizures, or I know somebody. So much, I'm sure we both deal with this at least once a week, sometimes daily. We talk to people who say, you know, my aunt has seizures, my cousin, you know, someone I know through marriage, someone I work with. One, I understand, and it might be weird for you to go up to them and go, hey, I met some people who have a podcast that you might be into. But to hand them this card instead, to go, hey, I heard some people do that. Check this out. And to give them this card, that's a game changer. That is a game changer.
And also, if you know somebody that wants to share and tell their story, by all means, invite them. That's what this platform is for, is to raise awareness, education, break the stigma. We want to be one sound, one band, like Curtis says.
That's right.
And we want to, the more people that tell their stories, the more voices we have to share, and the bigger the community can be. And that's truly what our goal is to end the stigma against any illness, not just epilepsy. We care about everybody. Autism, we're going to do a show about that in the future, but autism, mental health, any kind of testimony that someone feels that they're ready for, that all in its own to them. It's like an alcoholic, you know, like once they admit that they have alcoholism and they go to the meetings, that's what we want. We want someone to have that much power within themselves to say, I'm ready to tell my story and share it with the world. That's powerful.
And not only that is we want you guys to be strong, like to build communities within your community. Lean on your family, give your caregivers the love that they deserve. And like I said, I can't say this enough. Ashley, Hal, Rose, y'all are my heroes forever. They are forever. They are the best people you ever meet. And they taught me everything I need to know about advocacy. But love yourself, heal, and like I said, just move forward. And that's all you can really do. You got to accept the fact that we have epilepsy. There's nothing we can do about it except move forward.
Yeah. And we just want people to be able to come and share their stories.
That's right. It's a platform, a safe space. You won't be judged. Come as you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you created it. Exactly. And you say there's nothing can be done, and I like to disagree, no offense, and I like to say you're doing what can be done, and that is not only, I like the word advocacy, it's a great word, but I you know, it's not almost the right word because it falls short of what you're doing. You're being the human shield. You're going forward. You're leading the battle with creativity, with work, with love, with care. You guys are literally putting people on your back and carrying them while trying to literally save their lives, whether it's emergency medication, right? That is so valuable that you guys are learning about and bringing to us, whether it be lifestyle, whether it just be the open honesty. Because here's the thing, man, a lot of illness is just like our epilepsy, you can't see. Sometimes it's emotional, man. The clip we released on Friday, where you talked about what brought y'all to Florida and deciding to keep your family together, and the tragedy that you've been through, man, that literally can heal others. That can literally heal other folks. That can help other folks, man. I mean, in my life personally, losing somebody to that level of tragedy, to somebody, murdering them, it's hard, and it's like, man, understanding someone else understands is huge. So what you're doing on all levels is huge. And I just wanted to take a minute to say this card is going to be a collector's item one day.
That's right. That's
and
right.
For now, it is life-saving. So once again, guys, we're going to be handing these out. We'll mail them out to you. But if you know someone affected by epilepsy or seizures in any way, this card, or you want to get involved in the battle, you want to help, or you feel like you need help. That's how I got into this, is I felt so alone. I started scrolling through Facebook to find somebody who might understand what I was going through.
Yeah.
Amen.
And now here we are, brothers and sisters. Here we are. You know what I mean?
And that was the same thing we were doing. We were just looking for somebody else who understood, because at the beginning we were going through it, and we was like, man, I wish we had other people that we could lean on, or maybe there was somebody out there that we can get some advice from. And we listened to the people. But not only that is, I humbly thank you guys for putting us on such a platform. But Jesus Christ did the exact same thing we did. And our mission is wrapped around our faith. So shout out to Anchor Church, Pastor T, Pastor Sean. This is all based off of faith. And Jesus carried all of our sins and didn't ask for anything except for a pure heart. So that's what we provide to our community. And hopefully that goes out into the community, sort of like oxygen. Everybody breathes it, and they just start thinking about the next person. They find love for their community, love for their brothers, their sisters, and bring positivity back to communities that deserve it.
Yeah, and as much as we promote our faith, we welcome anyone to come on to the show. If you're not a religious person, as we, the three of us are, that's okay. You are perfectly fine wherever you're at in your spiritual or religious journey, and that's fine. We still want you to be able to tell your story, because at the end of the day, you may not be the religious people that we are, but you have a story still to be told. If
you breathe oxygen, we care.
Right.
And speaking of that, we love it so much. I saved the coup de grace. You got to save the headliner for last. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. I'm going to hit the pew, pew, pews while I show you.
Pew, pews. Information Lane, baby.
Information Lane shirts. If you want some, Information Lane 26 at Gmail.
That's right. Information Lane Clothing on Facebook.
Let's go. Information Lane, it's all there. If you hit us on Epilepsy Awareness South Florida, I bet we can find a way to get you where you need to go. Oh my goodness.
And if you join the exclusive, if you join the Information Lane exclusive club, you'll be getting free merch. So
yeah, Mike's going to tell you about that.
Yeah, I figure we'll be breaking that down a little bit later on in the show, but absolutely. And yes, man, this shirt is so hot. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need to shave my chest hair. It's all burnt off.
Man,
you know
it looks good on you. It looks good on you. That's that South Florida days.
South Florida heat, baby.
That's right. Let's go heat.
Yeah.
Remember, these ones got the microphone. These are exclusive, man. This isn't for everybody. You got to be one of the ones. Are you one of the ones? Are you one of the ones?
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
I want to
That's
be
what
one
I'm
of the
talking
ones.
I definitely want to be one.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm so happy. Let's go. Anyway,
Baby.
I love it.
I love it.
wanted to take just a minute to really thank you guys, because literally no one else that I know of in this space is doing what you guys are doing. And I think, anybody listening, anybody watching is going to be like, I don't know anyone that is doing this on this level like you guys are. So thank you. Literally every day, hours a day you give. People don't know this, that maybe don't work with you so close, but literally you guys are giving hours of your day. You have multiple children. I can't even keep up. You got like 2 or 3 in the house, and then grandkids, and then kids, and then you're helping other kids. Yeah. Anyway,
and they have sleepovers and things like that.
Yeah,
but it's a fruitful life. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'd rather be busy than bored.
And like both of us have full-time jobs. I mean, 40 hours plus a day, and we have a family.
I wish I worked 40 hours a day.
40 hours a week.
We're
always doing information lane stuff, raising awareness, education, posting things, spreading the word, spreading the love, raising a family. So like, this is truly what fills our heart. And although it's work, it's not work for us.
And then definitely also, Mike, you got to give yourself some credit too,
Yes.
because you do so many podcasts a week. And Amy, she goes to school, and y'all got so much jumping out, and it's all positive. And like I said, this just goes to show that this is more than something that you want credit for. It's a passion, because the week would have gave up. We didn't give up. We're just
it's not a fad. Like I
through.
said, we're not going anywhere.
That's right. We're here to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And for people who may wonder, one thing that I think is so important to highlight is your commitment and your heart. There's no grossness that you're coming out of pocket. People don't know how much you're coming out of personal pocket, and you're taking personal resources to make this go in a way that I've never met anyone do anything. This is, as somebody who has done podcasts for over 10 years now, had some good ones go, had a lot of failed ones like any business. But this is the first time in my life I've seen people, I'm like, the reason I don't think this can fail at all, the reason this can't fail, which is beautiful, is because you guys are doing the work. I've never seen a couple care so much and put so much in. That's what I'm talking about.
And that's because, honestly, that's because the people deserve it. All right, now, for instance, me growing up with nothing, imagine if I would have had epilepsy back then, I would have never got the medicine that I deserved. So for me, they always say, if you can go back and tell your younger self, what would you tell them? I say, I can't tell my younger self anything because that's physically impossible. But what I can do is tell somebody else about the struggle in hopes that it helps them. And that's what we're here to do, Information Lane. We are doing this from our heart. We didn't ask for any money. We don't want no credit. What we do want is people to understand that the community exists, and that is the voice that will carry the next generation through. And it starts with us. Information Lane, we're not going anywhere. We're not backing down. This is personal. And I promise you, our voices will be heard. We want you guys to join. This is a joint effort. It's not just about us. We provide the platform again, but we want your stories to get out there. We love every person that we deal with, and we feel your pain. Some are going through different struggles than others, but we're all under the same umbrella, and that's epilepsy. So we got to shield each other from the rain.
Yeah, I was taught when I was doing social media, network marketing, and influencing and all that stuff. I had a really amazing sponsor when I was doing that during COVID times. And she would always say at the end of her podcast that she would say, I'm going to love you for no reason because there's so much hate in the world. So I'm going to love you for no reason until you give me a reason not to. So that's just kind of how we are. We love everybody until you give us a reason not to. And that's not tuning in.
That's right. Tune in, subscribe, like, and then get the content that you deserve. Like these are the real conversations. Now you can turn on TV and they can sell you a million things, but they cannot sell you real life. And that's what we represent. We represent real life. We're two human beings. I'm Curtis. I'm African-American. I'm Native American. This is Ashleigh. She's Caucasian. We're raising interracial mixed babies. We're doing the things. We're running from stress, but we're accepting it at the same time. We live check to check. But what we do is we put all of our love, all of our passion, all of our free time into this right here, because this is the education that we request. And next is going to be the outreach. So just stay tuned. I promise you there's good things coming.
Mm-hmm. Amen. Also, she's Caucasian-ish. Ish. You know,
Yeah, I'm a mutt.
Ish.
I'm a little mix, you know.
Ish. But what we do is we love each other unconditionally. And like I said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. So you always got to give your caregiver the flowers, because like I said, the long, hard nights that you have, they have them just as much. And I think sometimes they have it more, because after a seizure, I'm just knocked out. I'm tired. She's still up watching me, hoping that I don't have another one.
Watching and breathe.
That's right. And like I said, give credit where credit is due. If it wasn't for caregivers, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, and like something else I know we were going to talk about, and I'm just going to bring it up now. We had a neurologist visit this past week, just to get updated on everything. Curtis is coming up on his 6-month seizure-free journey. Yes, we're so excited. So July 29th will actually be his 6-month seizure-free. So we went to the doctors to start that, getting his independence back a little bit so he could start driving. So we're super grateful for that, but it's just, you know, communicating what we've learned from our educators, doctors, and all of those things, and bringing it out to the world, because not everybody has that. I mean, I read a post the other day, some girls waiting 15 months to see the neurologist. I would go 8, you know the word.
Right.
And so it's just being able to provide other platforms of education for people instead of having to wait 15 months. So when you have a question, drop it in the chat.
That's
We're glad to answer them.
Or just message it right on the page. Like, you can reach out to us personally. Like, we have pages. Like, that's what we're here for. We're here for you guys. We're here for all those people who feel like they have nowhere to turn, all those people who feel lost anywhere, because we have actually lived it. Now, I can't say that I've been in your situation, but I can tell you mine. I can't tell you everything right in the world, but I can tell you what not to do, because I got a lot of t-shirts that say that. And I'm not afraid to tell you my story. Anything you want to know about me, just ask the question. Yeah.
So speaking of that, I know a lot of people want to know, like, okay, besides epilepsy, who are Ashleigh and Curtis, right, Mike? Right. People are asking. They want to know who we are.
Right. What are they saying, Mike? Tell us what they're saying.
You should have tossed that to me and let me ask the question, but that's okay. We were new. I didn't want to speak to that. And it is, man, there is nothing more heartbreaking than waiting 6, 8, 10, 15 months to see a neurologist.
That's right.
And you go in and you set up, you're like, this guy's going to spend some time with me and we're going to get into things. And the guy's like, oh, okay, well, you're good here, good there. Okay, we're going to set up some tests, get these tests done in the next couple of weeks. And in the next 6 months, we'll set something up for you. If you have any more problems, let me know. Bye.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was hoping that we could talk about the condition and how things have changed and the medicines I'm on, and can I get a different dose or maybe not, or nothing. And you're like, wow, I waited a year for a guy to spend less than 15 minutes with me.
Yeah.
You know, and people say what they want, and no, we are not doctors. Nothing we say is official medical advice. But man, if people going through it can help me going, hey man, you know, resting in this way, recovering in this way, trying this thing has helped me. Maybe it'll help others. That's
right.
So,
and that's where the education part's going to come. We're going to provide these people the education that they deserve. Because like I said, there's none out there. And a lot of people don't know some of the things that are able for them to get. You know, so we'll help them shed the light on it.
Absolutely. And with that, I thought we would take a little break from the super heavy. As you can see here, we've got the information lane banner. We're going to go ahead and throw up there. So if you want to join the special club, get free merch, get drops first, get info hot right there at the bottom. It's running on the bottom of your screen. But I wanted to ask you guys, because we do deal with a lot of serious stuff, and that takes the strength that you guys show and have. But we also like to have fun. One thing that's very fun about your guys' social media for everybody that follows is you guys go out, you have fun, you have kids, you guys do birthday parties and baseball games and concerts and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, like, some of your favorite stuff you like to do, to eat, like what's some of your favorite summer meals you like to eat? Because we know you're all in Florida, you're down there. It's got to be like 3,000 degrees. It's like, you know, we'll start with food. What's some of your favorite foods down there?
So I think some of my favorite foods, summery foods, is definitely watermelon. I like
Go figure.
Even got watermelon on the nails. I don't know if you can see it, but they're watermelon. But
watermelon and sunflower.
It's not a racist joke either, and I don't have chicken tenders painted on my toes. Okay.
He's like, I like watermelon, and we're all.
Like, oh, thank you for being my.
So I also like street corn. Who likes street corn? Street corn is amazing. So I like my street corn in the cup, and I think they call it elote, if I'm saying it right. If I'm wrong, get me in the chat. But it's corn that's on the cob. You've grilled it. They cut it off the cob, and then in the cup they put tahini, mayonnaise, his favorite, Parmesan cheese, and a little squeeze of lemon, salt, and pepper. And oh man, I can eat that for days. And we have that when that has our county fair that comes into town. Yeah. My daughter and I, we get corn, hands down. He's walking around with a turkey leg.
That's right. Dinosaur bones, what I call it. Yeah.
So yeah,
I love the turkey legs, man.
Foods. Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with a turkey leg. Ain't no preservative. It's all gobble gobble.
Yeah.
People are like, oh man, well,
barbecue.
Yeah. They're like, the turkey leg's overpriced. I'm like, fair, but I just am not going to get this the rest of the year. The next time I'm going to get turkey is like Thanksgiving, and it's not going to be one big smoked leg. So
that's right.
I'm getting it. Let's go.
And it's like a pterodactyl legs. It's not like them turkeys has been going to GNC.
Agreed.
Pterodactyl.
So we got the turkey leg and the elote. What else are you looking? Oh, and the watermelon, of course. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I'm a fruits and vegetable kind of girl. Like I love salads, and we don't have too many seasons in Florida. So like a lot of what summer things are the same thing that other people would eat all through, different. What I would eat in the wintertime is what I meant to say, is the same things that some people would eat in the summertime, because we don't really have a season. I mean, we do get like a week or two of some nice weather, but other than that, it's pretty much 70s, 80s, not high 90s most of the year.
Amen. Amen.
No, not amen.
What is the I love the warmth. Okay, so when it comes to food, one thing I would think would be cool is the Caribbean influence, y'all.
Yeah,
right?
Chicken.
So like Cuban, Jamaican, like what? So, and I know, living in Hawaii, it's just available. Like in Hawaii, Korean and Japanese food is literally more common than hamburgers.
It is. What's that stuff called? It's called huli huli chicken.
Yeah, huli huli. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's basically rotisserie. Is very good. And then like the Korean barbecue that we were talking about the other night, and a lot of that, and then a ton of like dim sum. I love dim sum.
What's musubi?
Yeah, I like dim sum too.
Am I saying it right? Musubi, or how you say that?
Musubi. Spam musubi. Yeah. For those that don't know, spam musubi is a piece of spam cooked especially in a Hawaiian way, which makes it delicious and better than any spam here. I can't explain it.
I've never had spam. I've never had spam in my entire life.
Try it.
It's all right. I mean,
It's not the best on the mark, best thing you'll eat, but it is good. Let me just tell you that.
I don't know about that.
It's worth
it. I don't know about meat in a can.
I fry it up, put some cheese on it, make a sandwich.
Depends on how hungry you are. You'd be surprised what you do if you ain't ate.
I guess so.
Yeah, spam is delicious if it's the only thing you've had in 2 days. You know what I mean? You're like,
I go for the ramen.
Hey, if they haven't ate spam, they never had student loan.
They were not raised by a single mother if they never ate spam. Anyway, so anyway, they cook spam in this wonderful Hawaiian way. Then they put sticky rice, right? They make a sandwich of sticky rice on each side of it, so it's almost like a little spam sandwich. Then they wrap it in nori, and nori is basically the sushi wrap, the little green thin sushi. So they wrap that in nori, and it's a little sandwich. You get them for like $2-3 at the local gas station, the way you get a hot dog or a taco wrap here. You know what I mean? And you just, you grab them, and they're the perfect beach food, right? So you got carb, you got protein, you got salt.
Yeah, I eat it with pineapple. You grill the pineapple and you eat pineapple and the musubi. I'm telling you, try it.
Heck yeah, all day. Yes. When you go fancy with it. So yeah, man. Tell us about some of that cool. I know jerk chicken you got down there. What about
I love chicken wings too. Like we're both flats people, like so it's great, but I love chicken wings, and I like dry rub chicken wings. I like sauce chicken wings. I love chicken wings. I can eat them like he likes hamburgers. He can eat a hamburger morning, noon,
That's my go to.
Hamburgers and pizza.
Yeah.
That's Curtis.
I
He's
love pizza.
happy.
NYPD pizza last night, and it was fire.
So for me, it's chicken wings. If he asked me and we go somewhere to a new restaurant, I'm like, as long as they have chicken wings, I'll find something to eat.
That's right. And they got burgers too, so just get you one.
Heck yeah. And burgers, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You would love it out here, man. It's burger capital. There are so many burger dedicated restaurants out here. Like, it's kind of our thing. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Well,
you would
maybe here in the future, we got some things working out here. We're definitely gonna look to
Oklahoma.
move from one property to the next, and we've been looking at some land. As long as I can get some land somewhere, that's where I'm headed next. So stay tuned. Information Lane is on the move.
I will say, man, the cool part about here is that you're gonna get so you're gonna get basically 9 months of spring and summer, and you're gonna get 3 months of fall and about 2 to 3 weeks of winter. And then other than that, man, I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be warm all the way through. I mean, October was in the 70s, you know, so, and then heck, Christmas this year was 75 degrees. So
that's us here.
Yeah. So, but we did have like March that was all the way down to like, oddly, in March it was like 60 for a couple days. So yeah, jacket weather.
It could be 60 all year round, and I'm happy.
Okay. That's no, thank you.
No. You had to put on so much lotion and be ashy out every day and just miserable. Like, oh.
No, thank you.
I can cool off first and I can warm up.
Exactly. Yeah, man. Plus, like,
Shiver. I think I'm having a seizure.
Something about you get used to hot better than you get used to cold. For me,
That's
anyway.
Right.
Like, I can deal with hot after dealing with hot versus I can't deal with cold. Like, you give me 3-4 days in the heat. By the 5th day, I'm like, okay, it's hot. I know what I'm dealing with. 5th day in the cold, it still hurts the way it hurt on Monday.
It's miserable.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So where are my cold girls at, or cold men? Drop it in the chat. We want to know who our cool and hot people are.
All right. If you had a choice to live in the cold or the heat, which one you getting? Chime in and let us know. I'm saying team heat.
I'm saying team cold, and only because I've lived in Florida my entire life. Curtis has lived in Kentucky, so he's used to the snow and shoveling, and he's like, I don't want a part of that anymore.
If you want 14 feet of snow, by all means, keep it. But I'm here where it's hot.
Yeah, but see, like, I'm a different stage of my life with the menopause, so I would love the cold. However, I'm not a big fan of shoveling snow.
Exactly.
Have you lived in the snow at all ever, Ash?
No, I've only lived in Florida, but I've visited and have been places where it snows. Like, my son and I used to go to Keystone, Colorado over spring break time. We did that for several years. And in fact, real quick story, we picked up a rent-a-car one time, and I went to go to the guy at the thing. Once we got the rent-a-car, got the luggage and everything, and I'm like, somebody was cleaning this car and they left the stuff in there. And he's like, what are you talking about? I was like, there's a shovel and a broom in the back and the trunk. And he's like, no, that's in case you get stuck in the snow. I'm like, wait, what? What? The chains, those two? Like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, like some creepy movie stuff.
Well, I mean, you mentioned that like it's a bad thing, and I don't understand. I'm kidding.
I ain't going nowhere cold. I'm done.
I know. All right. So, what's your favorite summertime sport? What do you guys like? Do you guys like to go? Do you guys like to play sports? Do you guys like to watch them more? What's your favorite summertime sport to go check out?
So I don't know about favorite summertime sport because there's not too many sports going on, but I will tell you our favorite sport.
We like the Marlins.
Our favorite sport of all time is hockey. We are hockey people. In fact, we got engaged at the Florida Panthers hockey game February 10th, 2024. Right. So we are hockey people. And second is football.
And we had two separate teams though, but we came together as one. It's a house divided. She's a Dolphins fan, which I like the Dolphins. Don't get it wrong, but I am a Vikings fan. Now, mind you, it's weird that we get together and we're married because the only time we got to the Super Bowl, the Dolphins beat us. So we're trying to get some retribution here.
Oh, calm down.
See, I like Tampa.
Dolphins aren't going to the Super Bowl anytime soon.
But we are.
Simmer down.
We are. Let's go. Wait till you see it. Let's go, Kyler.
Although I love my Dolphins, they're not there yet.
Yeah, man. What about the Tampa Bay Bucks, man? They're the best team in Florida.
I like Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's all right. They have a good team, but if you're not,
I just like it because they come out of
That's a
nowhere.
West
Like
Coast-
they shouldn't win, but they do.
That's a West
I
Coast
like
team.
that.
Yeah. And then, you know what's really funny
They got Super
is that
Bowls.
we have 3 boys, right? One is a New England Patriots fan, one is a New York Jets fan, and one is a North Carolina Panthers fan. None of them root for our team. So
Well,
it's completely house
As
divided.
well, I don't know who's your team out there. Team, tell us who your team is.
Yeah,
just
drop in the
chime
chat.
Man, yeah. Shout
Who's
out
your
who your
team, Mike?
favorite NFL team is. I don't really watch NFL anymore other than Tampa Bay. I like to see Tampa Bay win. But other than that, I don't really. I used to follow and have like 3 professional fantasy football teams and spend the money and like, okay, in the mud, you know what I mean? This dude
Right.
runs quicker but it's like San Diego versus Dallas, and Dallas is going to throw 3 interceptions. So instead of starting Dak Prescott, I'm going to start dude from, Green Bay and you know what I mean? I was like, I was so into
Jordan
it.
Love, let's go now.
Yeah,
So
Jordan
you guys
Love,
are more
man.
of a
Good.
college town then, right? You guys like college football.
Yeah, and then I got into, you kind of start realizing that the NFL is a little fixed, a little set up. And you're like, oh man. And it's not that college isn't. I just feel like there's so many and it's so big, it's harder to control. But yeah. So I just do college football now so much. And then
So
like
what's the big
NFL
beef
is more like a movie.
What's the big beef between the Sooners and Oklahoma State? How's that work? How's that rivalry work?
See, that's not really the beef anymore because like we're not even, they're still in the Big 12 and we're in the SEC now.
Y'all still do the Texas game?
Yeah, I mean, it's Texas is our, Texas and Alabama are our 2.
Right.
Woo! Let's not even get into it, man. First of all, Texas is just trash. Texas is trash. They wouldn't have a program without us. You know what I mean? All they do is take our people and steal them with money. All they have is money. They don't have talent, skill, vision. That's why they have us to purchase our talent, skill, and vision. We won't even go there. And then Bama, Bama needs to, you know what, man? We're good.
Right.
It's not even, they took us out of the play. Okay, so last year we beat them, regular season, second to last game of the season, we beat them, right? In their house, okay? And the year before that, we didn't have a great year, and they were supposed to beat us, and we upset them. It was a huge upset. And that was on our field. Then last year, the second to last game of the regular season, we're at their house. We beat them. Then we make the playoffs. First game of the playoffs, right down the street here. We just beat them. And they come in first round of the playoffs. And man, they put a whip. They made us look stupid. They made us look stupid. And it hurt. And it's one of those you can't even complain because it was like, it wasn't one of those, it was a field. No, ugh. So, man, I don't even know, man. Bama just we need to be better, man. And we got John.
We have college teams, too, that we like. We both like the U.
Okay.
So they are rival with Alabama as well because we've always been trying to compete in that. Pull my hair. You see that?
We went Canes. It was like a real hurricane that pulled her hair.
You got that on camera, right? I can use that later. But yes, we like college football, and we both ironically like the Canes, so that makes it easier. We both like Miami Heat, and we both like the Miami Marlins. I mean, he has a couple of other teams that he likes. Like, I think he likes the White Sox.
Well, I watch the White Sox. There are teams that I was raised watching. My grandfather was a big Cubs fan, so I watched the Cubs every now and then. I was stoked to watch them get us World Series.
And you like the Lakers.
I like the Lakers. I like the Giants from San Francisco.
Yeah, so
I don't just have one team. I have teams that I prefer to watch.
Yeah. But it makes it easier when your spouse enjoys the same hobbies that you do. So it was a blessing for me that he liked football because where are my football chicks at? Let me know.
I'd rather tailgate than go to the game. Let me just tell you.
Yeah.
You have more fun tailgating than the game.
So it's hard to find. I mean, I have friends that are females that their husbands want nothing to do with sports and they are so into sports. Those are my girls. That's right. But we happen to love sports together and sign us up for any sporting event. I don't care what it is. If it's cheese racing, iron in the sand, whatever the sport is.
Camel racing, we're with it. And also,
throw on your wife on your back.
Anybody out there that wants to go to a sporting event, just let us know. We're always down to do something.
Yeah, we like sports. I mean, even outside of that, we like to go bowling. We like to shoot pool.
Go to the beach.
Go to the, well, that's not really a sport, but yes, he
it
likes
is.
to metal
It
detect.
is.
That's right.
Yeah, metal detecting. He likes to do metal detecting. It's not just for old people, I'm telling you.
Okay, now I gotta see, because I'm dying to try that. I never have done that. Did you find what? Have you found anything cool yet?
Well, not quite, but I found a couple of things. I found some fishing weights. I found
some change,
you know, but I don't have a lot of time to do it. I get out there, but I work a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I work like 12, sometimes 15-hour days, and I don't really get a lot of time. And on the weekends, we sleep in. But as soon as all the vacationers leave, I'm hitting the beach because that's when it's best.
You can't go to the beach right now. It's too hot. It's too crowded, the beaches. So it's nicer to go like November, December, January, February time, because the beaches aren't so packed, because the weather is still cool. And ironically enough, because we are in South Florida, we have a constant breeze at our beaches, like all the time. So when it's chillier out and the wind is picked up, people kind of get sand blown, so they don't go to the beach. So we go around those times. But yes, he's picked up. He got one for Father's Day this past year. No, last year. And he kind of just picked up on it. But funny story, since we're talking about epilepsy, this is an epilepsy show. And although we're not diving too hard into this time,
we're living life. That's what we're doing.
He got his metal detector in June of Father's Day last year. Never really had a chance to use it because he works all the time. Decided we were going to go to the Keys for Labor Day weekend, and he was going to bring his metal detector with her. And it was, what's the perfect place to go metal detecting with an endless beach, right? Because that's what Key West is.
Come on now.
Right?
So we brought it with us and then learned a whole bunch of things that you can't metal detect certain times of the year because of turtle season.
Yeah, sea turtles. And let me tell you, respect the environment, respect the ecosystem, because these animals were here before us and they're going to be here after us. So you don't want nobody coming in throwing sand on your baby. So don't throw no sand on those turtles. We love turtles and bless the earth that we live on.
So he wanted to go metal detecting so bad, and especially in Key West. We get there, that didn't happen. So
I'm looking for gold bars now. That's what we're trying to get.
Oh, I touched one. That's a whole nother story, another episode.
Right. We'll talk about that at a later date. Stay tuned.
Yeah. So
I keep telling y'all we're not interested in what y'all do in the bedroom, okay?
Well, no, I'm just kidding.
That's more like King Tut's sarcophagus.
That's the exclusive content. If you want that, sign up.
That's right. Tune in. Get an inside look. not for real. Just kidding.
He said King Tut's sarcophagus.
It'll change your life.
Definitely change your life.
All right.
Okay,
So
PG-13,
yes, metal detecting.
people. PG-13. So we went to the Key West. He wanted to metal detect so bad. He had this brand new one. He couldn't do it. We had a nice weekend, and then September 1st hit. We drove home. It was Labor Day weekend, like I said, and Curtis had his first seizure. So there was so much happening in those 4 days that we got our little vacation, and that's when this journey began.
That's right. It's a journey that we accept, though. It might have been dropped on us. We didn't expect it, but it's one of those things like you just got to pick it up and run with it. In football, it's called a fumble. And we picked that thing up and we went 100 yards. We went 100 yards. We're going to score with this thing. I promise you. It's not going to be a block kick. It's not going to be out of bounds, knees, none of that. We're running for touchdowns around here. And I promise you, we're going to get one every time.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful, man, because I like, to me, I feel like what we're doing is making up ground. Well, we were making up ground. Now we're gaining. Like, and then I feel like seizures are a sack, bro, really. When you're not expecting, you draw back, you got your plan set up, everything is good. You know what I mean? You got your three receivers, your blockers here, there. You'll fade a little bit to the right, then look to the left. You know what I mean? You got it, right? Then all of a sudden, boom, oh, I just lost 18 yards. You know what I mean? But then I see him coming. I'm like, uh-oh, I see this monster ready to take my head off. So I'm trying to dance and shake, right, and deal with this thing. But the dancing and the shaking, the appointments, the medications, the recovery time, you know what I mean? The change in lifestyle, that's that extra 8-9 yards you are shuffling and shaking backwards. You don't realize trying to make something happen.
It's true.
You can't make something happen because you don't realize your coverage is gone. You know, you don't have a play to make. And so you lose that yardage. But you know what? It's now 2nd and 20. what are we going to do?
And when it gets to fourth and long, sometimes you got to reach, you got to hit that audible. And I say audible like it's a rescue med. Sometimes you got to hit the audible. And that's the best play that you can have because it's a Hail Mary. And it's 50-50 chance that you're going to catch that ball. But it's home field. It's the last second on the clock. And you have more go get than the next person. Like they said, it's the fourth quarter. Is it in you? And just go get it.
And that's, yeah. And that's, we're doing the thing. And that's that those rescue meds are the Hail Mary. Amen.
Yeah.
To me, what we're doing, whether it be these cards, I'm just so proud of these. These are so gorgeous, man. These are amazing.
And that's
so
how you
whether
know
it be
it's
these
real.
cards, yeah.
That's how we know it's real.
These podcasts, these clips, man. We are the running backs and we are chewing up the yards. You know what I mean? We are sweetness. You know, we are out there. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
And we are grinding it. You know what I mean? We're making magic happen. We're doing beautiful things. And it's like, you're not supposed to do that with what you have, with what you've been given and the resources you have and your ability. You're way outplaying your coverage. You guys are reaching tens of thousands of people every week. You're touching lives. You're changing people with the information you're providing when it comes to rescue meds and emotional healing and marriage and spiritual advice. You're literally healing and changing people, man. You're not supposed to be able to do that.
Right.
But we are, man. We're chewing up yardage. We are outplaying our, you know what I mean?
That's right.
You can come, you can stack the line. All we need are 2 yards. All we need are 2 more people to see it today.
They say on TV, they're tracking stats, next gen stats. And this is what I was going to say earlier. A lot of times us as epileptics, we come in and we say we're 1 in 26. Now, what we just did there was add stigma to our table because we put ourselves as a statistic. I know for a fact that there's 53.4 million people here around the world that have epilepsy. So I am no longer 1 in 26. I am 1 in 53 million.
5.3.
53 million.
Oh, in the world. Right.
We are 1 in 53 million. Every one of you guys out there represent one of 53.4 million people. And if we raise one voice, that's 53.4 million people that are screaming into the sun, and epilepsy will be recognized. Now, I know we ain't gonna be able to get everyone, but we'll get some. And I promise you, this battle is far from over.
I'm going to share my screen just for 1 second so that we can show those cards really, really good. So let me just get this up for you. And then I will show you what we are working with as far as what Mike was talking about. Can you see that?
Yes.
So that's the information lane, front of the card type thing. It's got a bunch of information. It's our picture. I was looking for the back one to see if I could find that, but I just couldn't find it. So
Mike showed it. Mike did a great job.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want one, just reach out. We'll send it to you. And like I said, it's a vessel. It's like once you receive that card, healing begins. The place that you've been looking for is at the other side of that card. So get it, log in, scan those QR codes, and become a part of the family. And like I said, you're not just another stat on our page. You are a family member. That's what separates us and Faces of Epilepsy from every other page. You are now a family member whenever you sign up to our pages. And like I said, we're going to treat you just like family. If you have a problem, we have a problem. Just reach out.
And we're just pulling up the facts to support you guys here because we talk a lot and a lot of people talk a lot, but we want to let folks know you do the real research. And if anybody does the research, not only are you not lying, but it'll back up what you're saying. And that is around 50 million individuals currently live with epilepsy, lifetime risk. 1 in 10. This blew me away. 1 in 10 people, right? So if you're at a place with 100 people, 10% of them, 10 of those people will have a seizure in their lifetime, right? And then 5 million people are newly diagnosed with epilepsy each year. 5 million.
Crazy, right?
Crazy numbers.
Think about that, man. And that to me is like, how many of those people were scared like I was scared? How many of those people are confused and getting,
we were too.
Yeah, man.
I'm saying it's everybody who has epilepsy, when that silent demon snuck up on you, the next day you had so many brand new questions. You thought, like for me, I was 48. I thought I had life figured out. I was on my way to success, but it hindered my success, but it didn't stop it. But I never thought I was going to get epilepsy, or I never be diagnosed with epilepsy, but it happened. And like I said, you have to just accept the fact that your days are different.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's really the only thing changed. You can't do some things, but you can still be a loving human being.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that you guys took this opportunity to decide, okay, well, yeah, epilepsy has happened to us. Yes.
That's right.
But we're not going to just allow this to be a thing that we struggle with. You guys have decided to be leaders in this space and break ground. You know what I mean? You're breaking ground in this space, and that's huge. Now, speaking of breaking ground, let's move off of ground and into the water. All right, because you guys live near the beach. You guys talk about it. You know, a lot of us don't live near any beach. So you guys talking about it like it's no big deal is awesome. So are we talking like, what are some of the best beach activities? Are we talking snorkeling, boogie boarding, boating, skiing? What do you guys like to do? What have you done?
Well, all of the above. Jet skiing is our favorite. Like, jet skis are the best. But not only that is, I like to just go there, lay on the beach, eat me some fruit, listen to some music, watch my kids jump through the ocean, and just relax, because that's my safe space. And also, I like the beach because at night, it looks like the ocean swallows the sun. And I'll tell you what, it's
endless.
Endless. You cannot beat that.
Yeah, we like to do, like I mentioned before, a lot of the same things. We like water sports, but I will tell you, because we're in South Florida, what we really like to do is go on cruises. Because we have like 4 ports that we could go out of. We have the Miami one. Fort Lauderdale has a smaller one, and so does West Palm. But then we have Orlando, and we have Tampa and Jacksonville. So we like to cruise. In fact, we took our honeymoon on a cruise, and we had the best time. And so if you want to discover the Caribbean and not have to get stuck in the Caribbean, take a cruise. Because you sleep on the ship. So you're there for 8 hours. And truly, honestly, a lot of these places in the islands, the Caribbeans, you only need 8 hours there. They're so small. There's not much to do. I mean, we went to Puerto Rico. We rented a car for $100, and even that, and we toured the entire island in the 8 hours that we were there. So it's so worth it. But that's one of the things that we really love about being in South Florida, is that we have ports that we can take little quick vacation, 3 days. We can do 10 days, 7 days, whatever. But we normally do like a week.
Yeah, just hang in there, enjoy the days. But we definitely like water sports. So if you get a chance to get on now, my favorite water sport, now I haven't done it here in Florida, but I've done it in Louisiana, is gator hunting. Now that's the stuff. If you've never been gator hunting, or bow fishing, you got to try that too. Gator hunting or bow fishing. Oh,
we going gator hunting, man.
That's right.
Let's
go.
Well, I've been on, we have out in the Everglades, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Out in the Everglades, we have airboats. And so you can come and do airboat rides, and they'll take you out to see the gators and stuff. So
and it's I'm telling you, man, you'll be amazed. It's some monsters out here. And this is another warning. If you come to Florida, don't just jump in regular water, any water. Don't just jump in any water. Them gators are real. It's not just on TV. You see them things. There's millions of these things here. So be careful.
And prepared.
Polarized glasses. I'm dead serious now. Take my advice. Polarized glasses will help you see through the water, because them things are lurking. So don't put your kids in the water if it isn't a resort. And the ocean, you got to watch there too, because it's shark season. So be careful. And
man-o-wars. They have the man-o-wars. They sting you, and that is not fun. And let me tell you, peeing on yourself does not take the sting out, okay? From experience.
That's right. But just don't get in random water, and you won't have any issues.
That's fair. I mean, yeah. But I don't think it's good. Never jump in a body of water. You don't know, ever. And specifically, and best to have a local going. It's okay to jump in there. If you don't see a local swimming in there, don't swim in there. That's you know what I mean? Like everywhere
don't feed
around
the wildlife.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't want a bison bump, I'm telling you.
Oh gosh, that poor man. I know that was all over social media. That guy and his grandson, and the bison came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Wildlife alone.
Yeah, exactly. He got lifted. What was he doing out of the truck? That was
I know we were trying to figure that out too. I was in Yellowstone Park, and I think that what I heard was they were out camping there, and the bison approached
he was trying
to
to
the
take
camp.
pictures.
Yeah, they were taking pictures, and he heard the click from the camera, and the bison just attacked. I mean, that's just what I've heard from social media stuff. Now, I wasn't there. I don't know, but this is how rumor starts. I'm just going from what I heard.
Well, I think the buffalo was telling him you need to get a real phone instead of that old camera.
And you need to not be in my wildlife.
It ain't cutting it. And who said you could take my picture anyway?
Yeah, but luckily everybody was safe. A few broken bones, but they're all safe.
Yeah. Well, thank God the man's safe. But I think the lesson learned is do not mess with the wildlife.
Yeah.
It's not a dog. You can't pet it.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. I absolutely agree. Unless you're there to, take it out. You know what I mean? If you were well armed and you wanted that buffalo to come at you because you had that big buffalo gun, like, also, what would you use to take that thing out? Like,
I know.
A musket.
Yeah.
A musket.
And people don't understand how big they are until you're up.
Yeah.
Like, same thing with I've seen people be like, oh, a caribou or whatever. I'm like, no, man, like these things are at least the size of 3 humans. They're dangerous.
About a full-grown lion? Have you seen that thing up close? Yeah. Oh my God, it's bigger. It's bigger than a car.
Yeah, almost a ton.
Man.
Whales, man. I recommend. Do you guys have whales like where you're at?
Well, we do, but we don't.
What we have is manatees, and people don't realize how big those are, and they're huge.
The cows of the sea.
Yeah, like 1,000, 2,000 pounds they get. And people don't understand.
They're huge.
But if you go to Alaska, you go on an Alaskan cruise, you're guaranteed to see some whale action. They're coming
in Hawaii, man, they were like, do not jump in the well. We were on like a 20-foot sailboat, and the whales get very close because the water's warm. It's where they come to have their babies and stuff.
Right.
And it's cool, man. They were like, don't jump in because we were a little ways out, and it's like you understand if that whale, they're so big. Like I can't, like 757 jet, but bigger and alive. And they're like, you understand if that thing turns, its one fin was like 3 times the size of our boat or bigger. And they're like, if that thing decides to turn or flap its things, you're going to get sucked under. And it's going to take you so hard to under, you're not going to be able to pull up and you're going to drown. It happens every year. People just want to swim close to whales and don't understand. You'll get sucked into anything they do, and you just can't get back up for air.
Facts.
Now, you know me, I was like, screw that. I'm swimming with a whale. So I jumped in.
Oh, God. No!
I had to, right? I had to. And it was crazy because it was the most peaceful feeling. Like everybody above was like, don't do it. And I jumped in, and I was under, and I had a snorkel and a mask. And I could see its eye, and I could tell it knew I was there. I swear to you. It knew a different thing was in the water, like a human was with it. And I swear it saw me and it was like, it's cool. And like, you couldn't get over being so afraid because it was so big. And like, you didn't matter to it. The way, like if you saw an ant, literally the only is like, if you saw an ant, but it also knew I was like a living thing. And it was like, I see you and it's cool. And it was just cool, man. And it was cool. It was one of the coolest experiences I ever had in my life. And I'm glad I risked my life for it. Well done for me. Yes.
Good job, Mike. Good job.
Living on the edge.
Yes.
On the highway to the danger zone.
Gotta do it. You know what I mean? Gotta do it.
YOLO.
That's right. You only live once.
And for all the people out there, if y'all don't know Enrique, I can you gotta tune in Friday night, but I could just hear Enrique going, no, I ain't doing it.
No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no money worth it. Get them, Reed.
All right, so because you're in South Florida, I know you've had some dangerous animal encounters. That'll be the best one to end on. What are some of the scariest animal encounters you've had?
Our children.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And the kids at the mall. Oh my goodness.
No, so we have a zoo. We actually have a couple zoos here, but we have Lion Country Safari, which is about 45 minutes west of where we live. And I've been there before many times with my son, and I've had big elephants, animals come up and literally, we had an ostrich one time. My son put the window down. I'm not kidding you. Put the window down because you can get food to feed them, but they tell you like, don't get too close or whatever. We put the window down and that ostrich poked his head inside the car. Right. And I was just like, oh my God. And it's like, do you slam on the gas to get out of there? Because you drive through, they have a section where you can drive through like this acreage of all of these animals and stuff. It's like, do you drive fast to get
ostrich
this thing?
Can run 32 miles an hour.
Or do you just let him take what he wants to take?
Like, the ostrich will cook on you.
And Their beaks are so hard and their eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, their eggs are as big as your head. They're huge, these eggs. And I know everybody's like, ostrich, really, Ashleigh? Like you were scared of an ostrich? Well, when you're sitting in your car with your 8-year-old and he sticks his head in your car, you tell me.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something
They're
else.
mean too.
They have some birds here.
Yeah.
The peacock. The peacock is a angry bird. Let me tell you, that thing will chase you and try to get you.
Yeah, we have some angry birds.
Boy.
In fact, that's another story. We went to Disney one time.
Sandhill cranes, stay away from them.
We went to Disney one time and my son got chicken nuggets and fries and we're sitting there eating. And when I tell you, like the foreigners, they'll feed the birds because they're so cute. No, the locals know not to feed the birds because they jump right up on your table and they will eat right from you're trying to, and they're thinking you're playing with them. And these birds are horrible. Yeah. Angry birds.
And for me, I think the worst experience I had here was a python. It was a python. We were at Peanut Island, and I don't know how the heck a python gets to Peanut Island, but I was looking for a place to go to the bathroom, and I moved the little gates and stuff back, and I was trying to get into the woods, and here's a big old, I mean, he came at you. And I was like, ooh, I didn't have to pee anymore because I need to go water. Because let me tell you, you don't want no python to jump out at you.
And then we also have iguanas here. So I know that they're not like scary type animals, but when we have our winters and it's cold and you wake up and there's a 6-foot frozen iguana outside your door. Yeah. You remember this year? That's not, and you're like, yo, you hitting them with the broomstick. Are you waking up, bud? Like, we got to get out. Hey, so what's really, going on?
we don't treat them dirty. Just so all the people out there know, we just pick them up with the shovel and we sling them into the grass. And when they warm up, they're free to go on their way. You know what I mean? But they fall out of the tree. Like when it gets anywhere under the temperature, they come falling out of the tree. You see them laying all over the place. That's the easy way to catch them. People who hunt alligators here because they're an invasive species, they're not supposed to be here. People wait till it gets cold because they catch them by the millions. There are a million of them around here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I would say iguanas too are some of the, we have a lot, because we're tropical, so we have a lot of those type of animals. Thankfully, we don't have a lot of bears and all of that stuff. North Florida has that, but us down here in South Florida, so I would say like iguanas too. You know, we have some
and
possums.
We're the land of the best fishing. So if you want to go fishing, come on down. You're gonna catch some trophy fish here. And I seen an armadillo here, so I didn't ever think that was possible. So
I will say we have I understand freshwater is completely different. You love the ocean. It's the ocean. I compare it to freshwater is like an acoustic guitar and the ocean is like an electric guitar, right? As far as like, and then the danger. But we have the most lakeland of any non-ocean state. You know what I mean? Right. We have the most shoreland. So we do love our freshwater fishing out here. It is fun. Yeah, man. It's
I definitely want to come there and do some fishing. I've been learning how to net fish recently, and that's some hard stuff, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot of steps, but the whole worth it. It's worth
man.
It. Especially if you're trying to get bait fish.
Yeah, man. Y'all think about it. We could have a whole headquarters out here. So
we looked at that 23 acres you showed us. That 23 acres was looking real good, and it's in our price range. Just saying.
You know what I mean? And man, set up the whole family. We'd be great. So we'll talk about it later.
That's right.
See, guys, this is what we do when we don't have an official show planned. Thank you guys so much. You know, the most important part is, man, people think epilepsy is a life-ending diagnosis. And the whole point is you guys prove it's not. You know, a lot of caretakers think, you know, oh no, my life is over, and it's not at all. You guys, you can be wonderful and beautiful. And I want to say, I'm so glad Curtis loves the beach, man, because he works on his tan. You know what I mean? You got to work on that tan. You know,
you gotta stay bronze and beautiful now.
I'm getting there. I'm white and ghostly like Casper.
Salt and caramel. Now you gotta mix it up.
You know, y'all look good together, though. That's a good look together.
That's right. Together, we're soft serve swirl. Look at there.
The best kind. The best kind.
That's right. I'm going to Jeremiah as soon as we leave here.
Before we get off the air, I also want, because until October 21st, I'm going to bring it up. We also have the pumpkin patch, the purple pumpkin event that's going to be happening. So if you're interested in participating, either drop us a comment in the chat that I'm interested, and we'll reach out to you. But it's coming with more details.
That's right.
We're going to be looking for a host for our pumpkin patch. If you're interested in hosting in your city or state, again, drop it in the chat. Let us know. And either Heather Marks, who is running this, and we're just pushing behind.
That's right.
We're going to help her to do that.
Crusaders.
Yeah, we're going to help her do that so that we can raise more awareness. I mean, we appreciate these types of shows where you get to see a different side of Curtis and Ashleigh, and we're not pounding in the epilepsy thing all the time and what we're going through. It's nice to see a lighter side of, you know, your host on the show and who's bringing you the information. It makes it more personable.
As we're inviting you into our lives, that's what we're here for. We're letting you know that there are real people out here going through real things just like you guys, and we just want you to take from here that you too can be where we're at, and you can be here. We're family. Just if you want to be on the show, come on the show. Mm-hmm. Tell your story. We'd love to hear your story. If you have a foundation, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? And always, mental health is a must. Remember, men, it's okay to not be okay. I suffered from mental health and I healed from it. And the reason why I healed from it is because I wanted change. And if you want to talk about my story, tune in, join the exclusive club, and we can talk about it face to face. I'll talk to you on the phone.
So this is the exclusive club that he was talking about, but also I just want to touch really quickly. We picked October 21st for the pumpkin patch because it's also SUDEB Action Day, and it's the month before the biggest month of the year is Epilepsy Awareness Month. So if you're interested to get some more information, let us know. You can DM us, you can drop it in the chat. You're more than welcome to email us. That's our email is informationlane26@gmail.com. Or you can message us on any of our social media channels, which happen to be YouTube, Rumble, or Instagram, and we're Information Lane there as well.
Hey, and also before we get off here, I want to let everybody know for the Purple Pumpkin, my birthday is October the 16th. So if you have any wishes for me, please put it towards the K-Dubs Crusaders and get that pumpkin for Heather and show up and show out. And that's my birthday wish. I want you guys to use my wishes and my birthday to give it to Heather so she can promote the Purple Pumpkin.
Yeah. We're so excited for this event. It's going to be life-changing, and it's also going to be a consistent thing. So definitely you want to be a part of the first year so that when we're on year 10, you could be like, I remember when we did our first pumpkin patch.
It's going to be a staple.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to, the Purple Pumpkin event, the 2 podcasts a week, the daily drops, the daily posts, everything that you're interested in, any questions that you have. If you would ever like to talk directly to Ashleigh or Curtis about anything, or if you're interested in exclusive content, we're just starting to build. You can be a founding member of the Information Lane Club right here. As you see, we have some welcome to Information Lane info. We're very excited about it. You can join for free to get started. So we encourage everybody to go over there, check it out. So that way we get to know you as well. And we hope we can help you meet your needs. We're getting really deep.
We want the world to know your name.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And, we're getting really deep into things like rescue meds and how they can help. We're getting deep into things like therapy and how it helps. We're getting deep into the things that caretakers can do to help not only themselves, but the people they're caretaking for, right? So these are things that, man, that are helpful. I know because, look, guys, I produce the show and they're extremely helpful to me and my family. So I know they're going to be helpful to you guys. So
we're all family.
And check it out. So, and with that, I'll just say thank you, guys. I think Lucky 7 was a wonderful show. We love you so much, and I wanted people to understand why we love. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Mike, producer of Information Lane. If you follow us, I think you know what's going on. I wanted to take a break. As you know, we normally record the show on Saturday so we can be in the chat with you all on Monday night and enjoy it. But, some stuff went on with Curtis, over the weekend in between the recording and dropping. And so they wanted to come on live tonight and share and kind of update everyone. It's very important. And so we're going to do that now. So guys, please help me welcome Curtis and Ashleigh to the stage.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how's everybody doing out there?
Yes. So we had promoted Curtis's 6-month seizure free on the 29th of this month. And on the 19th, which was Sunday, Curtis had a nocturnal seizure.
Come on now.
So I know it's really disappointing. It was disappointing for us. We went through the whole roller coaster of emotions. Curtis was in denial. He was angry. He was frustrated. He was disappointed. But what Curtis said to me, I'm going to cry. What Curtis said to me that after his seizure was, you know what? This is almost good that this happened because this makes me human. And it makes my viewers relate to, I'm having seizures just like you guys. I'm not living a perfect life. I'm navigating this journey just like you. So, yep, today is day 2. No, today is day 1.
Day 1.
So we're starting fresh out just like the rest of you. I know many of our followers are epileptics. Ashleigh, Renee, that's on right now. Mike, Enrique. There's Ashleigh Howell's on right now.
My hero.
All of these people go through the same journey. Some have it worse than what Curtis has, and what's worse than the next, right? Having a seizure sucks. Let's be honest. So, yeah. We went through the seizure process and we're healing. Curtis is, let him tell you how he's feeling.
Hey, first of all, thank you all for all the wishes, the prayers. It really means a whole lot. Ashleigh and Rose, again, come through in the clutch. Always give me the best advice. And let me just tell you, did I have a seizure? Yes. Did it break my spirit? No. I got up this morning. I went to work. I refused to let it beat me. I'm here tonight. We got content coming. I got to see my grandson. I live a natural life just like everyone else, except for this is my passion. This is what I do. When I'm not at work, when you don't see me, this is what I do. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to let a seizure beat me. It snuck up from the back, of course, because it never hit you front up. So.
And, we just wanted to share our journey because we share so much of our life with you. And we are so grateful for every single person that tunes into this. So we wanted to just be the real people that we truly are and let you know that where we're at in our life. Now, does that mean it's going to stop anything or slow it down? No. In fact, it makes us go faster and full force because this is just proof that there are so many people in this world that need help. And really, that's what this platform is all about.
And it is. And we have a whole community out there. There's a lot of people. Just look in the chats. Go on all the platforms. Look at all the people who's tuning in. And it's because we are giving people something that they don't have. And that's a voice. There's a face to epilepsy now. There's not just a stat, not just 1 in 26. We are real people who do real things. We live real lives. We're in your community. And it's time that you guys wake up and acknowledge the fact that we're here.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to add to that,
Come on, Mike?
Just producing, making sure everything is good. I just want to thank you guys so much, of course. And yeah, this doesn't slow us down at all.
That's right.
Really, in a way, it's kind of it's so valuable because we share information, and you know we go through similar stuff. It's crazy how similar our stuff is, and I almost wish our folks. I see Ashleigh. Shout out Ashleigh in the chat. Of course, Amy in the chat. We've had a lot of chatters tonight. Thank you, Jesus, and thank you, folks. But we've had a lot of chat. I've been very busy in the best way. This is what I want to be busy doing, right?
That's right.
On Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, just a ton of chatters. Thank you all. And if you have epilepsy or you're a caretaker, that's we have the platform because we understand. And that's kind of what we're doing. And that's cool. Yeah, man. Is she cool? She must be cool, right? But yeah, all I want to say is we understand and we want to encourage everybody to share the way you've shared. And I know it takes a lot of strength and a lot of bravery, but man, your honesty, you, Ashleigh, and you, Curtis, have helped my family, have helped my mom, my wife, me already. So thank you guys. And for those of you out there that go through it with us, don't be afraid to share. Don't be afraid to share.
That's right. That's how the healing begins. The healing begins when the story starts. You know what I mean? And I cannot say that enough. Once you just start talking about your issues, when you see somebody that you love, talk to them about your problems. Don't just hold them in. Mental health is everything. I mean that. Like, lean on somebody, and it's okay to not be okay. cry if you want to, sit in the dark. But remember, you have to get back to the light. Come back to the light.
Yeah, that's what I told Curtis. He was really disappointed. And like I said, he went through all the emotions, but we're going to get through it. And, you know, this week is just, we're getting back on that trajectory to keep it pushing. But we wanted you to know we're real people going through the same thing you're going
and
through.
I had a seizure this week, and I love you guys. Thank you for all the prayer. Thank you for my Anchor Church, my prayer team, Pastor T, Pastor Sean. We love you guys because it's your strength that keeps us moving, and it was your faith that kept us involved. So we really appreciate all that you've done for our family. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
And I really want to give a special shout out to Rose.
Come on,
Ashleigh.
Rose.
They were right there with me. For the caregivers here, you know how hard it is to watch your loved one have a seizure. And to see my husband have a seizure, it is. I talked about this on the last episode, and I said it shakes you. But I just wanted to give a huge shout out to them because they were very comforting. And in fact, when Curtis was in his denial stage and, you know, disappointed, Ashleigh sent him a very awesome message and was just like, listen here, this is your hero. And you're going to take the word can't out of there. And we're going to get through this. And this is what family does. So I love you women so much. Thank you, Ashleigh, Renee. Thank you, Ashley Howe, Rose Howe. Thank you, Amy Hall. She reached out to me as well.
Amy, thank you, Amy.
I appreciate every single person. I know I'm missing hundreds of you that have reached out. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, it means so much.
That's right. From my heart to your heart, from my family to yours, we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay. And with that, if it's okay, I'd like you to say a prayer to close us out, and then we'll call it a Monday night.
Okay, great.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for these changes that we've made, Lord. Thank you for everything that you've given us. Thank you for the pressure. Thank you for the pauses. Thank you for everything that we've been through. Help this movement to touch as many people as possible, Lord. We're here for them. Let them know that you're watching all our moves. You're keeping them protected. Lord, bless every family who has lost someone to this terrible disease, to this terrible thing. Let the world know that epilepsy exists. Every person out there who's going through something, I pray this for you. Let the Lord bless your family, touch your hearts, and allow you to make good of all that's bad, Lord. And we say this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you guys so much. And we will see you on Friday night for the feed. And please drop by. Faces of Epilepsy, South Florida also. All the updates.
Hey, also, y'all need to tune in for Thursday night to Power Sports. That's where it's really going down. If y'all really want to be honest, come on, tune in. Power Sports Thursday nights.
It's the best sports in sports.
I'm telling you, if you ain't watching it, you're not watching it. I promise you.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Oh, thank you, Ashleigh, so much. Thank all of you. All right, we're out. Once again, a great Monday show. Thank God, man. Doing good. We're already back. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Amen. God bless you guys.